Hey everybody, it's Campfire Trish, and in today's video I am hoping to restore this cast iron grill pan. Let's see what I can do with this. Alright, so I have a large container that has equal parts water to white vinegar, and I'm just gonna set, so I'm doing the vinegar method. I'm gonna just set this and make sure it's covered totally in the bath. And I'm gonna check, what I'm gonna be checking for is to see if this rust, when this rust starts to lift up, I want to make sure to remove my pan then, because I don't want the vinegar to eat through anything but the rust. So I'm going to be checking this. I'm going to leave this in for an hour to begin with, and then we're going to check it. So this is the vinegar method. There's other methods, but this one, since my pan is really, I mean, it's really rusty. I don't think we've ever used it, and I found it, I don't even know where I found it. I found it like last year somewhere and brought it up to restore, and this is my first chance to do it. Yeah, it's really rusty, especially the other side. So I'm going to wait for that rust to start peeling off, and then we'll move on to the next steps. All right, so it's been an hour, and I'm just gonna, oh yeah, I see some stuff lifting up to begin with. Awesome. I've got this is just a little Brillo pad. I'm just kind of lightly running this through. I will say, y'all, if you don't want to smell like vinegar, I've already made this mistake, so I'm just smelling like vinegar today. Wear gloves. Just saying. But I can kind of see some of it lifting up a little bit. Might be a little bit hard to see in the video, though. Let's turn this over. It's there yet. You can see this side is really heavily rusted, but I can see it starting, so I think that's good. We're moving in the right direction, I think. So what we want is just for that rust to start peeling off. Which is good. This art, you can kind of see a difference right through here already. Let's see if I lift it up. Can you see that? Do you see it? That's awesome. This here is over 20 years old. See, when I bought this on one of our first camping trips, like, it was a whole box of cast iron. And I actually might need to take this out and do a little scrubbing on it. Run it under some water. It was within a box of cast iron that we bought for camping. We just never used it, and I think somehow it got put outside. And hence the rusting. We've restored our other pans, which you've seen us use. Even the big Dutch oven all came from the same pack. It's over 20 years old. All right, I think I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to take it to the sink and do a little scrubbing on it underneath some water, because I want to make sure that we're not ruining the cast iron underneath all that rust. And reassess there. We've got, I did break out the dish gloves because this actually hurts my fingers scrubbing on it. And we're gonna I think Lexi wants to do some scrubbing too, so we're gonna let her do some scrubbing as well.
I think gloves.
Okay. No, the gloves are kind of big on you. Here you go.
Here, oh my.
I think she's gonna get tired of this really quickly. Scrub it, scrub it. But you can see that it's already lifting off, so this is gonna work, y'all. It's gonna work.
My she's
All right, so Lexi and I had scrubbed this, and I think we got the majority of the rust off. I've got this underneath some just running water right now in my sink, hot water. And I'm just kind of running my scrubber over this now. All right, so you can see where I've rinsed the sides off. I'm gonna let this just kind of sit and dry off a little bit, so that way I can see if we missed any rust spots, and if so, I'll, you know, buff those out. But I'm gonna let this sit here and dry. It already looks so much better.
It's
and then
shiny.
we'll go, it is. Then we'll go with our next steps. All right, so here it is after it's dried. All right, so it's all dried, and you can see there's still a little bit of rust that's showing. And I'm just gonna take my stainless steel, and I'm just gonna scrub it. I'm not gonna put it in the vinegar soak again. And I'm hoping I can get the majority of it off just with some hard work here. And we'll go from there. All right, so here is my second scrub. I'm gonna pat this dry and pat it and then let it dry and see where we go from there. It might need another scrubbing, I have a feeling, but my hands are cramping. All right, so here it is after drying. We do see a few little rust areas still, but I think I don't want to scrub anymore because I don't want to ruin my finish that I do have. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to try seasoning and seeing what it does. I'm going to pour, I'm using olive oil, and I'm going to just take some paper towels and I'm going to give it a good rub down, making sure that we've got oil in all the crevices. And then I'm going to bake it in a 350 degree oven for what, Sam? 30 minutes, an hour? How long should I bake it for?
Are you starting it when it, are you putting it in there while it's heating up?
No.
Put it in there while it preheats. When it finishes preheating, then you're done.
Oh. Well, I've already started my oven, so I'll just play it by ear about how long it's going to be. But I'm oiling it now, and then we'll stick it in the oven. And I'll let you know how long I set it for, and then we'll take a peek at it. Be back in a few. And there it is in the oven. Let's see what it looks like in just a little bit. Take a look at that rust water right there. That came all off of that pan. That's crazy. And look at this beauty now. I think I can definitely I'm going to do another layer in baking for sure. But it looks so much better. This here, and the more I layer it and the more I season it, the better it's going to be. So this is proof here that if you are yard sailing or you're going thrifting and you find a rusty old cast iron, don't ignore it. If you're looking for cast iron, you can restore it. And it's a pretty simple process. It takes a little bit of time, some TLC, and some elbow grease, and you can get exactly what you need, and you don't have to buy the most expensive thing on the market. Really easy to do, And again, totally recommend it. I'm going to season this a little bit more, and hopefully in an upcoming video, I'm going to use it and we're going to cook on it. So be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And otherwise, yeah, have a great one. And until next time, bye.